Okay, I do see a couple things. Firstly, it feels like your stance is a little bit too wide. It's kind of like a driver stance, but I don't know. If that works for you, I guess it's okay. But just something to consider. It might affect the way you twist. But the main thing I see, because I saw this reverse pivot at the top, which means your body has this kind of shape at the top. A good way to think of it is your spine is going down your back leg. With the pros, I'll show you in a second, they tend to have their back going down the front leg. But the real issue is that I think you're just really over twisting your body. So at the top of the backswing, you could see the hips are pointing pretty much straight back. With pros, they tend to be more of like a 45-degree angle, kind of pointed like this way. So let me show you that. So here's Victor Hovland, and you'll see at the top of the backswing, I mean, you'll see his hips are, they look like they're barely turned at all, but I would say they're definitely like 45 degrees or less. And you can also see the thing I was saying with the spine going down this front leg. But that might fix itself if you were to twist less, because maybe you're bending this knee less. Another way to address it might be just, you know, stopping your front arm like around there. And you can see already the spine is more like down the middle of your legs versus this way. So that might kind of fix itself. If not, you could look up reverse pivot drills. There's a million of them online. Maybe not a million, but hundreds. Let me show you somebody else. Okay, here's Colin Morikawa. I'm going to show you from the front as well. Top of the backswing. You can see the hips, you know, they're not nearly as twisted as yours. That front leg is straighter. Again, spine going down the front leg. But what you'll notice is, because the shoulders are a little more like back to the target versus yours are more back to like this way, back towards like the camera, his face is pointed straight down at the ball. I mean, maybe he's got a little bit of an angle to his head, but yours, you're kind of looking down this one eye over your shoulder at the ball, and it's not even straight down. So it's just gonna be harder to keep your eye on the ball, and that's, as cheesy as cliche as that sounds, that's obviously an important part of the swing. And you'll notice, you know, his backswing doesn't go, he doesn't twist as much as you. His backswing probably goes up until like this point for you, and I guarantee you Colin Morikawa hits it farther than you do. So over twisting and taking big backswings is not really going to solve the problem. I would think about stopping the backswing right around like there with your arms. Maybe think about keeping this knee straight. There's lots of ways to think about it. Think about your hips just not twisting as much. One drill is just, Monty Scheinblum talks about this drill, calls it the no turn drill. Like, try to hit the ball without turning, and what'll happen is your hips will actually turn a decent amount, because you can't really hit a golf ball without twisting your hips. So if you think about not turning at all, you'll end up getting a decent amount of turn. So that would be my main recommendation. And then if you still have the reverse pivot at that point, you can tweak that as well.